I have been trying to record this video so many times, and I'm telling you, the devil works. And he is busy and he is trying his hardest to keep me from saying this message. But I want to be a beacon of hope, a light in your struggles. I want you to know that the feelings that you feel are not something that are abnormal or something that's not something God understands. And where I'm referring to is if you feel like a child of God that is struggling in your path and you feel like God is taking too long, or you feel like you've been asking for things and God hasn't come through in the way that you wanted to, so you kind of take things into your own hands. I am with you. I agree. I understand the desire and the need to, you know, help God out, right, with the situation. I agree with praying to God and waiting for him to come through. And I also agree with knowing that there are things in our spirit, our flesh can get to the point where we have been waiting and seeking and hoping diligently and nothing has come through. God reminded me of the children of Israel as they were captives in Babylon, and how God told them, even though you are captives, be happy. Be nice to the people that captured you. Plant fields and reap them and harvest and be happy, right? And it's so crazy to think like we're supposed to be in places of peril, trouble. You know, Paul was in prison and he had the time to still tell the people to like be happy and to rejoice in the Lord and things like that. But he was shackled up in prison, but he still was able to say like, no, be happy, rejoice. And I say all of this to say, God told me that every time I let my flesh win, he has to come through and smooth out the situation. The people, the circumstance can change and be altered. Sometimes it may go in our favor, sometimes it may not. But either way it goes, God has to fix what we did and then fix the situation, if that makes sense. So for every help, and I'm air quoting that you give to God for the situation, he has to fix that help. And then he has to fix the problem. So if we're consistently fixing things on our own, he's consistently having to fix the things we're fixing, if that makes sense. And I think that's why it was so imperative for God to let the people know, while you are in captivity, while you are struggling, do not lose sight, do not lose faith, smile, rejoice, because those things allow God to work faster and easier.